Wagdy Hendy. He is the chairman of Textile Cotton Export Company, Alexandria. Dr. Wagdy is a very important person in cotton export. He has a very common experience in this field, and he will speak to us about the analysis of market structure for Egyptian net cotton in the global cotton trade market.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Abstract, it will be possible to present two different marks of Lint cotton, market A, E.L.S, while market B represents other cotton groups, E.L.S and M.S and SH.S. It is indicated from this study that market B is too limited in size compared with market A is too limited in size compared with market B. And size tends to decrease if we take time for 5, where it is decreased only to 4.52% throughout the last period from 93-94 until 45. According to this limit size, we can expect also a very limited demand, which may lead towards adopting a certain policy for character in this aspect. While the second one can be defined in only two main competitors, Egyptian Lint cotton and the American Pima cotton grade 1 and 2 1716. These two competitors hold about 65.42% of the market share for the LS group. So some recommendations, this is the abstract. So some recommendations had been secured from this study for the trial to maximize Egyptian cotton share. There is adverse impact of Egyptian cotton exports of U.S. Pima subsidy program. The U.S. Pima export subsidy program has continued to attract strong criticism in Alexandria trade circles. The finding of the TWA's dispute settlement panel is respect of a complaint of Brazil concerning U.S. African cotton subsidies were released to the public. The panel's conclusions require the withdrawal of 1. Export credit guarantees such as GSM 102 for certain commodities including cotton. Market loan, counter cyclical market loss assistance, and scapegoat payment. The U.S. is exported to appeal the decision, but WTO uphold the Brazil decision against USA. If we are speaking about introduction, انت جيت في الاخر على طول الريكومنديشن بتاعت الاول. دي الريكومنديشن دي في الاخر خالص. We can mention three kinds of advantage. It can summarize the comparative advantage, and the second is competitive advantage. The third is international product life cycle. export strategy nationalization. If we consider export as a national target, then it might be stated as a correlation between exporting production and investment, where it leads to an increase in production, create new investment trends, and also create new job opportunities, besides accelerating development rate, which consequently maximize individuals' living standards. Historical presentation. We can summarize, you know that all the numbers on the screen. We can summarize this in a simple discussion that it tends to decrease. The average is obvious that it tends to decrease. It was from 1960, 1961, 1950, 1951, or 1960, 1961. The blended average reached about 1,700,883 per dams, then decreased from the following decade to 1,7,001,552. Then it consequently decreased also to 1,377,587. Then it completely decreased until it reached the 3-4 season to only 532,000, almost 8,000 dams. This problem is very serious problem, because you know that at this period of time there is no any evidence that the productivity has been changed drastically to affect the total production. So we can, in much more confidence, say or know that or explain the decrease and the drastic decrease in production through this period of time only to the decrease in the average blended by cotton throughout this period.
هات لي الصفحة اللي قبلها بقى. اللي قبل دي.
Historical تعليم if I think there's something not there's no any okay, this is the international market of if we look, we take a look to the international market throughout this period, you can notice very clear that the average quantity of the size market of E.L.S group in the study period is only 282,000 metric tons. It means, if we convert it to tons, it means only 5,600,000 tons. So you can notice the very, very limited size of the E.L.S group global market. Because you know that if we compare this, you know that in our cotton we consider both E.L.S group market and the other group of cotton markets, that they are two distinctly different markets, as it is a market of two different commodities. What proves this? This has been proved by this research. The decrease, the common size or the market share of the E.L.S. has been decreased from 4.52% for the whole market to from 4.93 to 4.52. In the same period, global market size had been increased. So in the same time that E.L.S. group market is decreased, the other groups of cotton global markets have been already increased. So it proves in very clear that they are two distinct different markets. So we have now some remarks. That is, the market size is very, very limited, and the two main players in this very limited size market is only two competitors, and American people. These two competitors hold on the time period of the study about 65% of the total global E.L.S. market. This is a very important result that we cannot play much more games in these so limited size market, because you know that if we look to this average of Egyptian export from, and then we can consider that from this graph that the main players or the main holders of this market is U.S. and Asia. It is almostly about, as I tell you, about 65% of the whole market. This is a comparison between E.L.S. cotton export and total cotton exports from 85 to 45. You see from this table, you can notice some very important remarks from this table. If we if you look after this on this table, this you know that the two main holders of this very limited markets is U.S. FEMA and Egyptian cotton. In this Egyptian cotton, you know that the bean variety that represents Egyptian cotton in this aspect is E.L.S. So this you will find in table 4 that there is some in the period of 89 to 92, 45. You can notice that there is some kind of diseconomies between the price which already had been stated between E.L.S. and FEMA, and this affects also the disturbance of the Egyptian cotton market in the global cotton market. And this is the table that I need to. You know that on the early on the for instance for 89 to 90.
price of Giza 7 to American Pima, you know that 225.8%. So our Giza 70 already has been priced on an economic base. And then you know that you see that this percentage is always oscillation between around and the fluctuations between it is on the 90th decade. It is not unstable because you know it has to be 7% higher. The technicians have been stating that the difference has to be from 7 to 10. If we compare Giza 70 to American Pima, it has to be more by 7 to 10%. But you know this. So at that time, we as here in Egypt priced our cotton not economic base. Because you know that it is unbelievable that and then in the year 94-95 the difference is 85. So in this price in this season we priced our Giza 70 crop at a very low and unacceptable price. So the inefficiency of our price pattern system also some optical and some differences facing Egyptian policy, economic Egyptian policy. And this graph, I think it is very clear that there is it proves this difference. So, I think that for the limited time, I can't speak much more, but for 5 minutes, so I will be more and more abstract, and I will give you more abstract. In the last years, you know that Pima haven't any system of subsidy, but in the middle of the 19th decade, some kind of subsidy or a law had been already taken by Congress to make some kind of subsidy to people to make it to enhance its position against Egyptian. For the first time, they compared Egyptian cotton represented by Giza 70 by the price, the Pima price is grade 2 industry. And they already stated that if there is a 4 consecutive weeks, if the difference between Giza 70 and Pima is more than 7 cents, so it can already proceed to the loan and have and secure the subsidy. So at that time the subsidy is too limited, 1 cent, 1.5 cents, 2 cents already, and we take this in Egypt. We overcome this problem very easy because we try to make this difference not more than 7 cents for consecutive weeks. So it is we already can compete with them, and you know that if we take look to this period, we already organized almost the same, because you know we already organized 1/3 of the market, Pima 1/3 of the market, and the other 1/3 the other producers of this kind of cotton, like India, China, and so on, and Israel, and Iran, and so on. So, starting the beginning of
the last January 404. A new system had been already adopted by the Americans to raise the size of the subsidy to people. They consider that not only is a 70, which is competitive to American people, but also CIS cotton, which is not free. Because as this equation has been already adopted, we notice that a very severe upward trend for the subsidy. For instance, the last week, the week on, I think the week which is 25 weeks of this, the 25 weeks of this season, it is almost in March, the subsidy size reached 81 cents as a subsidy, 81 cents. And a joke had been already, we took it as a joke, because as Pizza Hut, it became Pima Hut. You buy one red pizza, take one free. I think it's not fair. And this is why Brazil has been already raised a complaint against the United States on WTO. And it already won the case, and the United States proceed for an appeal, and already Brazil has already won the appeal, and it must this procedure oblige the United States that they have already delete every type of subsidy starting 1st of July over. This is summarizing my presentation, and I think this is some recommendations. I think it can be stated, there is no problem, to enhance from my own side of view. I think that if we look to this recommendation, I think much more of our problems in cotton economy will be easy to solve. And thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I thank all.
Many thanks to Dr. Wagdy for this very interesting presentation about cotton